Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lincoln Financial Field, a tradition like no other, a rivalry that is unmatched in the NFL. It is two NFC East teams that know way too much about each other and absolutely despise every aspect of the other team. It is the Dallas Cowboys headed to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to take on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Winner of this will take on the team at the top of the ladder, the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 more episodes of this. We are officially done with the off-season series, which is massively exciting, meaning we will be transitioning into the regular season very, very soon. Anyways, getting ready to throw in my thumbnail. Get my tags in. I feel just as good today as I have all week, which is excellent. And by that, I am speaking as sarcastically as possible. But I think we are good to go. Links are in. Everything is done. And we're ready for some football. Set this game to an 8:15 p.m. kickoff, so it'll be dark throughout, lights on. I figured I may as well. For a game like this, it seemed very, very necessary. So, what's good, Chili? What's good, Exile? 2 worst fan bases. Agreed. Winner of this to take on the Kansas City Chiefs and see what team Madden loves the most. Well, we got Deuce Vaughn and DeAndre Swift going head-to-head, apparently. Granted, with these new rosters, which I'm pretty stoked about. I don't have to do much work. Takes that off my plate, makes my job in life easier, and your guys' watch more enjoyable. As Dallas will kick off, and we are underway from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Return taken here from the 2-yard line up the middle. Spin move made, and a juke to the 23-yard line. Out comes Jalen Hurts. Philadelphia will look to take revenge against the Kansas City Chiefs if they can get the victory today, losing to the Super Bowl by a field goal at the very end due to a controversial call, which was definitely a hold. I will stand by it, considering the man that committed the penalty also stood by it. Chiefs winners of the last Super Bowl. Niners were runners-up. Both championship or conference championship runner-ups have been knocked out as we see the first carry here from DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of 6 yards up the middle. So far we have 3 teams left. We have a divisional round exit. The Super Bowl runners-up and the Super Bowl champions are the last 3 teams standing. I wouldn't have personally predicted this. I thought the Niners would win this series. But with the draft and a lot of offseason moves being made, Madden favors the Cowboys. So far that is, as that pass is caught, a left side, first catch. And first pass for Jalen Hurts is complete for gain of 8. Olamide Zaccheaus coming over from the Atlanta Falcons. One bird to another. Their O-line, their O-line, their D-line, you name it, they have it, man. I mean, we get to see Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith in this simulation as well. It's going to be something. The fact that the Eagles added so many new weapons and they were a field goal away from being a Super Bowl champion last year, you know how crazy that is? I think the Eagles are going to dominate the NFC for the next 5 years. Them, the Cowboys, and the Niners will probably be the only 3 competitive teams. Pass there on the right side is good for a catch of 7 yards. We'll see if the Cowboys secondary can perform as well today as they have been throughout the series. Easily the best defense in this entire series. Dallas is also looking to become the first team to win 5 games of this series. 3 teams have won 4, the Cowboys, the Saints, and the Rams. No team has won 5. Can the Cowboys become the first? Stretch right side is going to go to DeAndre Swift, who has nowhere to go. Tried turning around, but he loses 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. All right. I guess we'll get some game predictions in here. Who do we think is going to take on the Kansas City Chiefs? That game will be a Sunday night stream. We'll set it up like it's a Super Bowl. Considering it's going to be an NFC team against an AFC team, it makes sense. So you'll see confetti and a trophy lifted by one of these 3 teams. High pass taken there, or high snap from Jalen Hurts. He will pass right side. That's going to be caught. No gain by DeAndre Swift. Eagles will punt. Cowboys probably. I don't know, man. Eagles are going to be a tall task. I mean, their defense is off to a good start. Madden does love them. That's true. As Sipas on for the punt now. from his own 30. Gets this one away with the right foot. It's a great punt inside the 10. Return taken here by Cavante Turpin up to the middle. He returns it to the 20-yard line. Out comes Dak Prescott, who has been pretty sharp the last couple of games. Didn't necessarily need to be the best quarterback in this series to get the job done. Granted, what the defense has done for him, but he's still been solid enough to win by convincing them out in every game they've played so far. 28-14 win over Jacksonville. 21-14 win over the Bills. 31-10 win over the Bengals. And a 14-0 shutout win against the Niners yesterday. That goes to Eagles. I don't know. How many times has he even played them? I can't imagine it's been that many. Start with the 9 formation. Hand off to Pollard. Up the middle he goes, scurrying his way for 8. Shockingly, Tony Pollard actually didn't get that many carries yesterday. He was held to single-digit repetitions, which to me was a key to victory for the Cowboys, but they won without that key. Found a way to pick the lock instead. 11 times. What's his record? Prescott here in the gun on 2nd down and 2. Looking for the first Cowboy first down today. Another head off to Tony Pollard. His second already here. He's got the first down, a gain of 3. Let's go Samson 21. It's been a while. Good to have you back. You go sign Dan Arnold. He is... Oh, Dan Arnold. I remember that name. But from where? 8-3 against him. It's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Excuse me. Was Dan Arnold a tight end or something like that? What's good at Stash? That name sounds oddly familiar. Cowboys get their first down today. We'll start with a pitch here to Pollard, and he's going to go backwards for the first time today. It's that Philadelphia front 4. As Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Well done by this Eagle defensive line, which we know is going to be an absolute problem. He's a tight end. I thought I remembered that name. Just can't remember where he played for whatever reason. I feel like he was a Dolphin, but I don't think so. 2nd and 13, Prescott with his first pass is going to be caught by Tony Pollard. So in some way, shape, or form, Pollard involved in every single play so far. Maybe this is a piece that he was offense? Yeah, definitely. He will make the most minimalistic difference, in my opinion. You already got Dallas Goedert. You're chilling. 3rd down and 5. Second third down of the drive here for Dallas. Looking to convert their second one. Prescott across the middle. It's going to be caught. It's going to be about 2 yards short. I was going to say about a yard, but it's probably going to be more like a yard and a half. We'll give it 2. Pollard has another catch. Cowboys are going to have to punt. So, drive for each team and a punt for each team. Around similar places on the field as well. Punt here from Enger from his own 30-yard line. We'll see if he has a better punt than Sipos. And it's kind of, it's about a yard better net gain-wise, but return was called for a fair catch. So, say what you want about that. Eagles will start their second drive of the minute in the first quarter from their own 19-yard line. Out comes Jalen Hurts yet again. I think Jalen Hurts is easily the best quarterback in the NFC, and it's a wide margin of who's second. Hurts is tier 1A, and I think everybody else is like tier 2. Hurts on first down at 10. A pass left side's intercepted. There's Trayvon Diggs, and another Cowboy pick 6. 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and a Cowboy pick 6 in every Madden simulation we watch. Unbelievable. I was just gassing up Jalen Hurts, too. This is why this defense is the best in Madden, and it's not even close. If you want to play a fun defensive franchise, pick the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it's unbelievable. Diggs is owning Brown. That's true. This game, man, I really don't understand how it works the way it does. It just doesn't make sense to me, but... First points of the board are once again a Cowboy pick 6. We saw that against, the Bengals. And did we see that against Jacksonville, too? As the extra points up and good, making it 7-0. I think we'll have the best secondary right now. I mean... I'm trying to think of other teams with really good secondaries. I know I'm missing some. Is it better than the Browns secondary? Like, I hate to be disrespectful, but I feel like Juan Thornhill solidifies that secondary as better. Dolphins, Packers, yeah, Packers, 100%. I was thinking Dolphins as well. Eagles, I mean, you got Bradbury from the Giants last year. Oh, man. Why can't I think? Return taken here from the goal line by the Eagles, who trail now by a touchdown. This return back to the 23. Definitely not the Steelers. They don't have any corners anymore. They have good safeties, but they couldn't afford to pay their corners. Darius Slay also plays for Philadelphia. But who are their safeties? I can't even remember. But still, yeah, I don't think Cowboys is number one. Gilmore's too old. If he was in his prime, it'd be a little bit different. Parsons almost ended up there with a TFL instead of to get a 5 for DeAndre Swift. That man was so heavily disrespected by the Detroit Lions, which being disrespected by the most poverty franchise in the NFL is a different low. Everybody might be better than Trayvon. He's definitely not. I don't think so. That's a really bad take, actually. I mean, granted that Diggs is a glorified wide receiver. Doesn't help the case, but Diggs is definitely better. That pass is going to be caught. Hurts his 4th completion today. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back from intermission from Lincoln Financial Field. Cowboys on top, 7-0 early. Yikes. Well, despite all the medications I've taken and all of the rest I've been receiving, I still feel the exact same. It is what it is. 1st down and 10. Hurts stepping up in the pocket, throwing left side. He's got Dallas Goedert. Van Der Esch delivering a hard hit there at the 44-yard line. Bradbury was not clutch. Was it? I mean, what does he really do? Let's be real. I feel like anybody in his situation could succeed. To be honest with you. Not like he was replacing a crazy good player or anything. Sucks that the Niners receivers all of Trayvon. Oh, I love this. Pass here out of the backfield is going to be caught. Moving the Eagles into Cowboy territory for the first time today. Jake Stoll with his first catch. Approaching the 5-minute mark in the first half. Really hoping this game can actually come down to the wire. I want to see a close Cowboy game. What can Dak do under pressure? What can he do in the clutch? Because really he hasn't had to perform in the clutch yet. So, as a handoff here to Swift up the middle, he's going to go forward for 1 yard. He got quiet there. It took a little bit. You had to think about a response. I love the beef your guys' team has, and I really hope you guys play. I hope the Sunday night opener is Cowboys-Niners. I really hope it is. You know how great that would be? How you cooking Trayvon? That's awful. 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw again. Deep pass left side over the shoulder is caught by Brown. The biggest gain of the day. It's 22 yards. 2 years ago, I mean, yeah, a lot of time has passed. Let's talk about the present here. Let's not be Steelers fans and talk about Super Bowls that were almost 2 decades ago. There's a great catch here on the sideline by Brown. 1st and 10 from the 24. Eagles looking for that Cowboy red zone for the first time today. Stretch hand off right side to Swift. He's got the edge. 20, 15. Tackled right at the line of the game. They'll give him exactly 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Jawan Jennings kicked out this year. That's crazy. I'd retire if I got cooked by Jawan Jennings. That's a rough place to be in life. Under 4 to go now. Hurts under center. Dropping back to pass, looking for a quick one across the middle. He's got Brown down to the 2. That was dangerous, but it actually paid off. Javon couldn't tackle Kittle even when he wasn't looking on the play. True. Still one of the craziest catches in the entire last season. Speaking of catches, 2 big-time catches from A.J. Brown on this drive. That one goes for 12. Setting up 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Rear McCloud with the trip on the return 2. That's awful. That's crazy. First and goal. Will DeAndre Swift see his first touchdown as an Eagle? He gets the carry. Not this time. Shut down for a loss of 2. Already 6 carries for DeAndre Swift. They're at least going to utilize him a little bit. Jabril Cox there on the tackle for loss. Well played by the linebacker. I've had a constant ringing in my left ear for the past 20 minutes, and I am not pleased. Jennings has 2 receptions for 26 yards. Yikes. Bro brought up the stats. Second and goal, pass, end zone, touchdown. Devontae Smith. The Eagles tie it right back on the very next drive. Well, this game might actually be competitive. There's Stephon Gilmore getting cooked. Bunch of blocking, it's not all by receiving. Okay, but you can't say he got cooked by being blocked. Unless he's getting pancakes. I don't know about that one. Extra point is up and good there for the Eagles, making the score 7 apiece. That's about blocking and other behaviors. True. It's funny, man. That is funny. He got murdered. I don't know. On a block, that's crazy. To me, that is crazy. All right, Kevontae Turpin back deep to return. As the kick from Jake Elliott on the way back to Turpin from his own 1-yard line. He's going to try to go back middle. He fails. Out to the 21. Exel Fisher has been Ice Spice for quite some time. That is true. Excuse me. There is a lot of truth to that, I must agree respectfully. Well, 2:36 left to go in the second quarter. Tied at 7 apiece. Another handoff to Tony Pollard. Right side he goes, and he gets shut down by the Eagles linebacking goal. Why are you moving the goalpost? What are you talking about? The goalpost? We go back to old streams and watch our arguments and see what happened. What we got wrong? Yeah. I want to know where this started. I want to know the exact stream and exact date. I'll go back and find it. 2nd and 8, Prescott. Cox back to throw. He's going to get that one complete to Brandon Cooks. First down, 2-minute warning. Been a pretty good game so far, can't lie. I ain't strong enough for that. Nah, I don't blame you. I really don't. Because when was your first game? Was it Buccaneers, Cowboys? I honestly don't remember. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Prescott, screen pass right side to Pollard. Got to get some blocks. He doesn't get any. He gets lit up at the 32. Well, at least Dak isn't throwing any incompletions. But 3 of his 4 completions have been to the running back. So, what's he really win from that? 2nd down and 9. Prescott in the shotgun. 90 seconds to go. We'll survey the field, fire pass left side. It's caught by Michael Gallup. Across midfield he goes. First down, Dallas. Colts, Texans. Oh, wow. So that was like, oh, man, that was the 4th game I streamed. First game was, oh, man, Rams, Bills. Second game was Ravens, Jets. Third game was Browns, Panthers. 4th game was Colts, Texans, yeah. Dak throwing deep right side on the run. It's batted up, incomplete. Voice crack with a minute to go in the second quarter. Yeah, that game was miserable. Whew. Yeah, it is what it is, though. Hoping to bring my audience back with the schedule reveal coming up here next week. Looking forward to it. Prescott here on the screen pass left side. It's going to be hauled in by Pollard. Juke move made as he escapes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Timeout, Dallas. What's it going to talk about? Oh, that's right. Okay. Next opportunity. I'm going to use you guys as a consensus here. What day do you guys get out of school? Because this is really going to determine what I do with this YouTube channel. I'll come back in the offseason when people took. Yeah, exactly. That's my hope. But I fear that I'm just going to be a wave in the pool of forgottenness, but I hope that doesn't happen. 3rd down and 6, 2 receivers left and right for Prescott. Pressure coming, he had to throw in the dirt, incomplete. Now, do you try a 61-yarder? May 24th? All right. Good. The earlier, the better. June 23rd. God bless, they're holding you hostage, man. That's got to be illegal. Wow, it's crazy. Excuse me. Punt here from Anger to the left sideline. He shanks it at the 29. I thought I was bad. I get out June 5th. That's crazy. And you're on the West Coast, too, which is even worse. Oh, that's awful. Because I want you to be here in these streams. Don't get me wrong, but, like, I want to make it appropriate that everybody can join. Like, that's why I streamed at 2 p.m. a lot last year. I mean, everybody's awake at 2 p.m. Nobody's going out to dinner. Nobody's, like, got any, you know, there's not usually afternoon games during the week, stuff like that. I just want it to be beneficial to where everybody can watch. June 3rd was my latest day of all time. That's crazy. To be fair, my school started like September 6th or 8th because we just opened up a new school this year, but it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't affect me too much. I get out every day at 11:52, so I'm there for 5 classes, which are all pretty much really easy and almost done. So I'm going to be able to argue till July. Facts, bro. 2nd and 4. Hurts. Pass right side is going to be caught on the run to midfield. Goes Stoll. Second timeout taken by Philadelphia. Dang, that's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. He got the copy and paste. That's wild. That is absurd. I think the Cowboys and the Niners probably have the best out-of-division rivalry in the entire NFL. Or, excuse me, I guess they are in the same division. That's intercepted for the second time by Trayvon Diggs, by the way. Oh, wait, no, what am I talking about? No, they're not in the same division. I was looking at the scoreboard and going, wait, aren't they 2 NFC East teams? No. Best out-of-division rivalry is definitely Cowboys-Niners. Diggs with the second pick today. I think that's his 5th in this entire series, which ties Stephon Gilmore. And I think they both had 2 pick sixes, which is absurd in the span of 5 games. All of them averaging a pick a game and pick 6 here and there. That pass is caught on the right side. Second Dallas timeout taken. The table is just going back and forth for both these teams currently. Pretty well. Well, I'm noticing a trend, and it's probably going to continue. Friday nights are the worst for these streams, but you know what? I got to stay consistent. I have to stream every day, so maybe I'll just schedule like a really bad game for that day. Or maybe I schedule a really good game for that Friday so people are more enticed to join on the Friday night. Who knows? 2nd and 6. Dallas looking for some points before the break. Prescott. Pass right side is going to be caught by Schoonmaker. Gain of 8 yards. Final Dallas timeout taken. Is Debo still crying about that Eagle lost time? That's crazy. To be fair, you lost to Brock Purdy. As did majority of the league, but yeah, whatever. No, if you're Dallas, can't get tackled in bounds here. That's your only no-no. Prescott, back to pass. Throw it towards the end zone, incomplete. Well, that was anticlimactic. Thought he had a chance. He did not. Wrote up the paragraph. The last time he won 2 playoff games, Jalen Hurts wasn't alive. That's how that happened. Hurts grew up, learned football, played 12 years to get to the NFL, and did it before you could get back. Oh, that's crazy. 58-yarder here for Dallas to go up before the break. That is wide right and a half. My God, he pulled that one. That was disgusting. I mean, I know I wear glasses and my sight's not great, but I could tell you that was like 15 feet to the right. Oh, the arguments, man. These make my day. Brett Maher back. Yo, for real. All right, so the 4th possession in the last 45 game seconds. As on 1st down and 10, Hurts. Pass left side is in the dirt, incomplete. 7 seconds left in the half. What's good, Luigi guy? Finally breaking up the sequence of wrenches in my chat. Glad you made it. Hopefully, You're strapped in for the rest of this game. Pretty even so far. Haven't missed much other than a Cowboy pick 6, which is expected at this point. Hurts going to go quickly across the middle. Brown's got to get down, and he does not in time. Halftime from Lincoln Financial. Tied at 7 apiece. Eagles, well, kicking away here to open up the second half. He's bringing the hammer. Oh, boy. We thought they were getting this field goal. Nope. Unfortunately not. I feel like they could have called timeout there, but suppose that was not there. Meanings up the Oklahoma trail. Who you got? Oh, man. Aren't your guys' ages, like, similar, though? I feel like Chili's, what, a year or two older than Exoff? I mean, he's West Coast. You're Oklahoma. So, you block Chili, bro? Don't block Chili. Come on, now. Kick taken by Cavante Turpin. Up the middle he goes. Bounces forward to the 24. 3:15, fair enough. Come on now. Literally the Oklahoma. True. You're East Coast. W. I am also East Coast. Blocking them back. Don't block each other because you're not going to know when you guys are going to unblock each other. That's stupid. If you guys block each other, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to see your comments. Yeah, I feel like East Coast is the best, and that's not because I'm over here. That's just because majority of the population's here, and it works better on everybody's time frame. As a handoff here to Tony Pollard, right side, he's got a lot of room to run across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Excuse me. Chili's not a terrible spot either. Oh, that's Central Time. Yeah, I mean, Central Time's not terrible. It's better than it being like 4-something in the afternoon. Depending on my schedule for actual work, try to make my streams 2 p.m. Eastern Time all the time. As Prescott rolling left, throwing on the run. He's got a man downfield. It's Brandon Cooks to the 30. Avante Maddox with a huge hit there, but Cooks able to hang on to the football. Football starts at noon, just feels right, true. But college football starts at 11, though. I don't know how that feels. It's got to be odd. I can't imagine living on the West Coast trying to be a football fan, man. You're at church while the NFL's happening. You know how crazy that is to me? Super Bowl starting at 3:30, exactly. Facts. You don't watch college? Whatever. But you're in Oklahoma. Oklahoma isn't even a bad place to be a college football fan for. I mean, last year was, but every other year is usually fine. Hand off here to Pollard. He's going to go right side into Darius Slay. Gain of 6. Watch Oklahoma. I mean, yeah. They usually play a dude, too. Fox Big Noon kickoff. But for you, it's Fox Big 11 a.m. kickoff. Come on now. It's some injuries, yeah, true. Sad to say Ohio State would have been national champions if they didn't choke on that field goal. Hand off here to Pollard. He's going to go towards the end zone. Holy stiff arm. He just threw an arm bar out there. That was the most disgusting stiff arm I've seen in a minute. Let's take a replay of this one. God bless. He just tossed that man like a ragdoll. My goodness. Over the Peach Bowl? Yeah. I was at a New Year's party. As the clock struck midnight, that's how I began my 2023. It is what it is, man. And then Georgia went on to win the national championship by 38. First and goal here for the Cowboys. They're going to take their lead back. Hand off to the fullback, and he gets pummeled at the 5. Sean McKeon. I don't even know if that's how his last name's pronounced or if his first name's even said that way. So you know he watched too much football? Yep. Offense has been cooking, you know? It's true. You've relied so much on your defense, they're finally asking your offense to do something, and they're actually making their way down the field. Can they finish the drive? That's the question. Play action. Prescott rolling left, stepping up, throwing on the run. End zone touchdown. That's Schoonmaker, isn't it? No. Who in the world? Peyton Hendershot? This dude hasn't had his name called the entire series. He's like the third-string tight end. And he's got a touchdown. Well then. I don't think that man is going to catch a football during the entire season. Extra point here for the Cowboys. Up and good. That'll put them back up by 7. I have no idea. I've never heard of that man in my life. That is the most AI-generated name of all time. That is crazy. Nefarious name. Well, the Eagles trail by 7 again. They've done it before, and they will attempt to overcome this deficit once again. Okay, Exoff, don't lie. You just figured out who that was today, bro. Like, you didn't know who that was before. Your life is screened when your name is Peyton. That's awful. Return here taken from the 2-yard line, and this is the worst return we've seen of the day. Only to the 18-yard line. Especially as a boy. Dang. Knew he was. No, I believe it. That's fair enough. I know a male named Peyton. I know a female. I don't know. I know 2 males named Peyton. I don't know a female named Peyton, though. It's pretty bizarre to me. Pretty crazy. Well, Philadelphia got to drive 82 yards to try to tie things up here. And Jalen Hurts will lead that drive down the field. Starting out with a deep pass. It's intercepted. There's Stephon Gilmore. His 6th of the series. Return taken inside the red zone. It is. It is Ice Spice. Glad you noticed. Well, like, okay. This is like Trayvon Diggs' one season where the offense just threw him the football. What is he doing he's just a wide receiver. He's running the route better than the receiver there. That is crazy to me. I'm almost annoyed because it's not like the Cowboys are playing good. It's just that every other team they've played has been playing terrible. Well, Cowboys back in the red zone. Pass left side over the shoulder of Pollard. That was a walk-in touchdown that Dak overthrew him. Stephon Gilmore got like 10 picks a series. That's his 6th, and he's had 2 pick sixes. He is definitely Defensive Player of the Year, or Series, or whatever you want to call it. Defensive Player of the Ladder. Sure. Well, 2nd down and 10. Prescott in the gun. From the 18-yard line across the middle, wide open Cooks inside the 5, knocked down at the 4. 1st down and goal for the Cowboys. It is pretty bizarre how one player can have so many picks in this series to me. But it is what it is. What can I do about it as a spectator? What can you do about it as chatters? Absolutely nothing. Only sit back and enjoy the awfulness of that. Well, the clock is moving awfully slow. We've been streaming for nearly, just over a half hour, actually. 1st down and goal. Once again here for the Cowboys. Can they finish from this position again? Handoff Pollard, left side. Got good blocking at the 1. He's knocked down at the half-yard line. Let's say the series tomorrow. It's actually going to be on Sunday because I got prom tomorrow. So, a YouTuber relocated football league. Relocation football league. That's his name. Never heard of him. What's good, NFL fan? Doing pretty good today. I'll be on the lake tomorrow. Yeah. Well, no worries. I'm streaming this Sunday. So, 2nd down and goal. Pitch right side here to Pollard. Looking for the edge. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Looking like a Cowboys-Chiefs ladder title. Finally going to be able to dust out the cobwebs from the cabinet of the Dallas Cowboys. Madden 23, I'm going to make my own custom rosters with custom players. I'm going to create my own. I do my own season just for fun. That sounds like a lot of work, but hey, man, if you're enjoying it, hope you have a good time. 4-play drive there off of the 2nd Jalen Hurts interception today. So we can say I'm doing great. Good. Good to hear. Creating your own roster is a pain. It was much easier on previous Maddens, just download a roster. Yeah, I mean, you could download a random roster and then rename players. That would probably be easier than just creating 52 players for 32 teams and then naming all of them, giving all of them their own unique stats. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I've never done it. Friday night's the best? Yeah, fair enough. Tonight's going to be a little chill Friday night. Just going to watch the NBA and call it a day. Cowboys have their largest lead of the day. It is a 14-point Dallas lead. Return here taken to the 23-yard line. And we'll get to see. Well, how can Jalen Hurts respond? Friday Night Football is the best. Overrated, if you ask me. Maybe that's just because my high school team sucks. And it's always hot, and everybody's always complaining. It's always so crowded, and I always get water bottles that violate me. I'm just speaking from my own experience. What's he be supporting now? The Cavs are out of the playoffs. That's a good question. I'm probably going to go with the Miami Heat. Why not? Hurts takes a keeper for 3 yards. His first of the day. I ain't playing him next year, though. There you go. Gonna have to download a new roster when the schedule comes out. I don't think so. I mean, for the most part, free agency is going to come and go. And I'll add players as they come and go. But for the moment, this is the most up-to-date roster. It's got everything I need, and the schedule coming out shouldn't change anything. 2nd and 7. Hurts going to throw a pass left side on a run. It's going to be caught by Goddard, but he's a yard short of the line of game. And if that schedule comes out May 11th, can't wait to see my Giants play week 1 and the rest of the games. I'm pretty stoked as well. Browns have a very easy schedule. I think they are tied for the 7th easiest this season. And given that we picked up some talent over the offseason and Deshaun Watson actually got to play football for the first time in 2 years, so I'm pretty excited. But knowing the Browns are going to let me down, the fan in me really thinks we're going to win the division this year, even though it hasn't happened since 1989 when it was called the AFC Central. The Titans have won the AFC North more recently than the Cleveland Browns, and they're not even in a division anymore. Catch is made there by the Eagles. A gain of 5 yards. Clock will continue to tick. Are you going to do a season simulation when the schedule comes out? Yes, I will. I'm assuming May 10th they're probably going to announce certain games. Like, they'll announce London games. They're going to announce Thanksgiving, Christmas, and obviously the openers. So I'll stream. If the opener comes out May 10th, you can expect to stream that night. As on 1st and 10, a pass across the middle is hauled in, and hold on. Eagles might be onto something. Final play before the 4th quarter is a big gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 32. Eagles down 14 when we come back. May 10th, they'll probably have a little sneak peek some holiday games. I'm hoping the Browns get another one. They came close to beating a really good Packer team on Christmas with Baker Mayfield throwing 4 interceptions. So we'll have to see what happens. Handoff here to DeAndre Swift, left side. Excellent move made. He's going to pick up 9.5 yards. And, ooh, that's a big-time loss. Micah Parsons with a shoulder injury. Dallas down some talent. But the Eagles cook a bit. Excuse me, they're going to have a lot better of a chance with that injury. Chili in here celebrating injuries. Hey, man, if they're digital, go at it. Why not? Why not? Will the Giants play Vikings Thanksgiving? That seems like it's too common. But, we'll see. Play action Hurts. Throw in across the middle. I thought that was going to be a pick, but Browns swooped it in. It's 1st down and 10 from the 11. Excuse me. I'm hoping to see Chiefs Chargers as our opener. They played week 2 last season, which was an excellent game. So if the Giants get a holiday game, that'd be nice. Yeah, Thanksgiving or Christmas. I feel like they will. They're a pretty profitable franchise. A lot of people watch them on holidays. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Hurts across the middle, has Brown. He'll be tackled down at the 7. Bring it up 2nd and 6. Called it Philly wins. Well, if they don't win, I don't think he called it. But we'll see. They got a lot of time. It would be quite the comeback. Still plenty of time, though. Got to punch it in here first. Hurts in the shotgun. On 2nd down and 6. With the backfield to his left. With believe Hurts. Instead, it's on the pocket. Rolling left, trying to escape. He's going to hit the edge and hit the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Back to a one-score game. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. That is right. Because I thought for sure the Giants were actually going to win that game. I was pretty confident. NFC's weak compared to the AFC this year, in my opinion, because no Brady Rodgers. True. Extra point here from Elliott is up and through. Eagles pull it within 7. Jones in the Super Bowl. Yep. We got to admit it, though. Last week in the NFL was a crazy season. The Lions finished with the same record as the Packers. Green Bay missed the playoffs. Detroit almost made the playoffs. Mr. Irrelevant led his team to the NFC Championship game. The Cowboys won a playoff game. Tom Brady lost to the Cowboys. Trying to think what other crazy things happened during the season. I mean, it was just a wild year. You're in Tom Grousey's stream. Oh, I love Tom Grousey, man. I hope to meet him one day. And if you guys saw what he's doing in June, I believe, where he's going to every NFL stadium in 30 days or whatever, I'm pretty excited for that. And if he comes to Cleveland, I might see if I can make a visit up there. See what happens. Season's going to be more crazy. I feel like there's no team that'll do bad. I feel like everyone's got a chance to make the playoffs. You know, I actually agree with that statement. I don't think there's any one team that's like guaranteed to make it. I think the Niners, the Eagles, and the Chiefs are definitely the strongest three teams, but I'm not going to say they're necessarily all going to win it. I think they'll all play very well, but and the Bengals too, can't leave them out. But I agree with your statement. I mean, everybody had a very solid draft to the point where I feel like any team can win 5 games minimum this season. Pass right side is going to be caught by Schoonmaker over his shoulder. A gain of 8 yards. He goes out of bounds. Stop the clock at 4:37. Dak barely broke the 100-yard mark with that pass there. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, if the Texans didn't draft a quarterback, I would have said they're tanking again for Caleb Williams. But the fact that they drafted Stroud and they traded up for another pick, getting Will Anderson, makes you confident that they're actually going to try to put together a good season here as Pollard goes backwards on the screen pass, setting up 3rd and 3. What do you think's the worst division? Definitely the AFC South. I mean, the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars, who had the number 1 overall pick last year, are considered locks to win that division is pretty sad. It's cool thing when I saw, look at the NBA bracket, there's still every seed alive. I know, it's the first time it's ever happened. It's pretty exciting. 3rd and 3 here for Prescott. Pass across the middle is hauled in by Brandon Cooks, and he's going to hang on to the football. First down, Dallas. Giants fan low-key scared for the Cowboys, though. They got Cooks, Gilmore. I feel like the division will be the same as last year. Eagles 1, Cowboys 2, Giants 3, Commanders 4. I'm interested. I feel like Washington will also finish last, but they can finish as high as 2nd, in my opinion. It all depends on how Sam Howell does. It's just that quarterback situation, and if Chase Young can come back and play a good season again, it'll be different. Prescott from the shotgun. Going to take a read option. He better slide down, and he's not going to. Barely hanging on to that football, game of 3. NFC South is meh. That's true, NFC South as well. Excuse me. Both of the AFC and NFC South divisions are pretty bad. Which is a Browns fan, it hurts me because AFC North is so good. Like the fact that we finished last and our record was 7-7 last year just goes to show how good our division is. 2nd and 7 halfway through the 4th quarter. Prescott going play action. Rolling right, throwing deep on the run. It's incomplete. Excellent play there from Maddox. The 2nd or 3rd, I think so too. But it's a Browns fan. Like we haven't even finished 2nd in the division since 2007. We've been bottom 2 every year. Even the year we won a playoff game, we were still 3rd. Crazy to think. Love we'd win the East, but I don't see it. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a very competitive. NFC East and AFC North, very competitive divisions. Same with the AFC West. Prescott rolling right. Going to throw on the run to the left side this time. That jump ball is batted up, incomplete. So the Eagles are going to have a chance to tie this game up. In plenty of time. Perhaps some of the Commanders, they're in a good division. I agree. They're just in an unfortunate place. I mean, the Bengals are comparable to the Eagles in that division. I think the Ravens are comparable to Dallas, and the Steelers to the Giants, and the Browns Commanders. I think that's a fair comparison. As the punt return here taken from the 20-yard line to the 22. So Jalen Hurts trying to lead a game-time drive to take this game to overtime. We're set for a pretty good finish here for Lincoln Financial, and I wouldn't want it any other way between these two squads. Excuse me. Just for the record, I do love having these conversations, but when it comes time for me to have it, edit these videos, I'm going to be pretty locked in during the plays. But in between plays, I'll try to catch up and re-chat. 1st and 10, Hurts a pass right side out of the backfield. It's going to be caught for a loss of a yard by Swift. Eagles just got better, so they'll repeat as in 1st in the East, probably. Jalen Hurts better not throw a pick. Yeah, that would also ruin it for me. Hoping to not see that. There's going to be a turnover. Let's hope for a fumble. Not by Jalen Hurts. I think the Giants and Jags are similar too. Yeah. Not in similar places in the division, but I think similar overall. First 2 picks last draft, that's true. Well, Swift is barely going to go back to the line of scrimmage, setting up 3rd and 10, which we'll come back to before the 2-minute warning. 10 people in the stream. I know. You know, I don't want to sound like an egotist or anything here, but I'm pretty proud of that 10 for right now, which just went down to 8. It is what it is. 10 is pretty much what I peaked at throughout this series. But most viewers in here know that during the season it was like 10 was what I started with, and then it would fluctuate between like 20 and 15. Hoping to get back there. Probably will. Hurts throwing off his back foot. Right side, it's incomplete. He had Devontae Smith wide open. Excuse me, I'm not even putting on the cough button anymore. What do the Eagles do here? You can't go for it. You got to punt it, surely. And they're going to make the dumb decision to go for it. Well, this is your ball game. Either it goes or it doesn't. 4th and 10, Jalen Hurts. Pass deep across the middle. He's caught by Devontae Smith down the right sideline. Spun down to the 40. The risk pays off. I think the most I peaked at was 45 in that Titans Commander stream, which I got like 2 or 3 donations. It was just such a crazy stream. That game went to double overtime. The last 2 undefeated teams. It was the best script you could have written. Pass deep left side. He's caught again by Devontae Smith. Oh, he's cooking. He is cooking. What's good, Fred Sanford? Definitely not a Cowboys fan. Just talking on another roster. Fair enough. These are updated rosters, so Deuce Vaughn and Schoonmaker, or Maker. I still can't pronounce it correctly to this day. On the rosters. Has a pass across the middle. He's caught in stride. Touchdown, Devontae Smith. He put the team on his back on that drive. Oh, my goodness. And we're tied after the extra point. Wow, what a drive. Jalen Hurts. That is crazy. Down by 14 points with 5 minutes to go. They have brought it back, and with this extra point from Jake Elliott, it's up and good. I thought it was going to be a fake there for a minute. Eagles will tie it up at 21 apiece. I think they also left too much time on the clock. But regardless of what happens, we're set for a great finish. Three timeouts, 59 seconds left. Yeah, I'm going to say this would probably be the best comeback in the whole tournament. Can't think of any team that rivals it. Give us overtime, Madden. I'd be okay with overtime here. You know what? Why not? I would be A-okay with that. Turpin lacing up his shoes as tight as possible. He is so ready for this return, and if he could return it, that would be the play of the series. From inside his zone 5, he's not even going to get to the 25. To the 23-yard line, leaving Dak with 55 seconds in all 3 timeouts. What can Rain Dakota Prescott do at quarterback? Check that Stacks versus the NFC East. He doesn't lose. That's true. Never heard a commentator hater? Oh, well. Welcome to the stream. During the regular season, I won't do this very much, but I like to speak my thoughts during a fun series in the offseason like this. 1st and 10 for Prescott. Looking for a legacy drive. Throw in a pass deep right side, out of bounds, and complete. It'll be 2nd and 10. And if you're Dallas, you also got to think you don't want to leave too much clock for the Eagles in case they get a quick 3 and out. They're not going to shoot clock. Nah, I don't think they will. I mean, if you got a chance, like if they had 7 seconds or 17 seconds, they probably would shoot clock. But most competitive division, I think, will be the AFC East. Really, that's interesting. I think the Bills have that on lock, personally. I think Tua's going to fall off, maybe due to a CTE. Jets will be worse than what people think. They're not going to make the playoffs. Pass here for Prescott is going to be caught by Pollard, who gains 9 yards. And this is where you let the clock run, but not too much. And I think that's what Dallas is going to do. Got to play the in-between game, just in case you get a first down, just in case you don't. And they're going to take a timeout with 31 seconds left. I think that's a fair time to take a timeout. I would have run it down to more like 25, but just a personal thing. NFC East is back, though. It's possible all 4 teams can make it. I agree. You know, back to 2012, the RG3 days, when that division was super competitive. Mike Vick was started for the Eagles. Tony Romo at quarterback for the Cowboys, and Eli Manning at quarterback for the Giants. What a time to be alive. 3rd down and 1. Prescott in the gun. 3 receivers right and 1 left. Dak stepping up, throwing a pass deep right side. Downfield, it's incomplete. Clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Eagles will hang on to all 3 timeouts. So after the punt, they're going to have probably 20 seconds left, and depending on where they end up on this return, I don't know, they're going to have a pretty good chance for a game-winning field goal here. Should have been picked, yeah, but that would have been a mini punt, to be fair. 3 teams made it this season, true. Punt here from Enger. He's got to hope for a good one, and I think they're going to be pretty pleased. Down to the 24-yard line. Fair catch called for. With 20 seconds left, Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles winning the quarter 14-0. Can they put up 17 and win the game here in the final 20 seconds? Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's definitely possible. Hurts had one good year now. People act like he's the Messiah. He's definitely the best quarterback in the NFC, though. You got to give him credit right now. I mean, he's a dual-threat quarterback. Led his team to the Super Bowl. He played very well. 20 seconds to go. Handoff to DeAndre Swift. That was surprising. Up the middle he goes. Timeout taken, a gain of 8. Doesn't really hurt anything. Think the Eagles should be the early Super Bowl favorites? Yeah. Believe it or not, it's still Kansas City, which I don't understand how those odds work ever. There hasn't been a repeat Super Bowl champ since the Patriots. That was before I even existed. So, second down and 2. Eagles down to their final 2 timeouts. Can Jalen Hurts do something here? It's not going to happen on that play. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 2. Can't be Kim rooting for the Eagles, yeah. Oh, come on now. I'm hoping for at least a good finish here. Doesn't have to be in regulation, I suppose. That is the best insult I've seen thrown down to the chat yet. Silly goose. That's a real app type of insult right there. 3rd down and 2 for the Eagles. Down to the last 12 seconds of regulation. Hurts stepping up in the pocket. Going to take off and run. Scrambling, making a move. He lost the football. That's big time. Oh, it's picked up by the Eagles. There's no way. That is crazy. So 3 seconds left. They're going to have a Hail Mary attempt. That would have been a field goal attempt from about 57 for the win. I think Jason Kelsey did pick that up. You're absolutely correct. Well, here we go. This would be the best finish of the entire series. I would say this is the glorified Super Bowl if this Hail Mary works. He fielded the Super Bowl. Does he have it in him in the ladder? Off his back foot. Throwing towards the end zone. The ball is incomplete. And we go to overtime. Tied at 21 apiece. The greatest rivalry in the NFL today. Now that Aaron Rodgers has officially left the Green Bay Packers. Eagles will start out with the football to begin overtime. That's what I said. Hurts going to do it in the Super Bowl. He had to try to do it here, but a little bit short. I mean, he threw it further than the Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly. See? Give him some credit. Madden's boosting his stats a little bit. Run the ball until you're in the red zone. True. Well, traditional overtime rules call for if first team scores a touchdown, they're going to win it, which is how Madden's going to function. But it also states that it should end after the first overtime and that both teams shouldn't be guaranteed a possession. But there's going to be double overtime in this. Just let Madden do its work. Obviously, there can't be ties in this because we run it like a playoff series. But there will be, and there has been ties in the regular season. If you guys remember the Raiders-Broncos game last year, which was an absolute bizarre game. That should have ended probably 7 different times, but didn't. And it ended up in a tie. Stretch in off right side here to DeAndre Swift. He is spun down for a gain of a yard to begin overtime. Yeah, Madden overtime is the most inconsistent thing, I think, in this game, which is a lot, saying that we're talking about Madden NFL football here. They love their inconsistencies, but I think overtime's the worst. Why is there 6:15 instead of 6 on the clock? I will never understand. What do those extra 15 seconds do? I don't get it. Second down and 6. Screen pass here is going to be hauled in by Swift. Looking for some blockers. He does not get them. But he still picks up another 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Philadelphia. Overtime in real life is confusing too, to be fair. This might be our first 1-hour stream in a while. Has been a minute. 3rd down and 6. Jalen Hurts With the Cowboys rushing forward. Hurts a pass right side. Intercepted. It's picked off again by Stephon Gilmore. I saw him lurking, and I knew exactly who was going to catch that football. Big-time play by a big-time player. Intended for Devontae Smith, who was a huge part of that game-tying drive in regulation, but Jalen Hurts, with his third pick, might have thrown the game away. From the 43-yard line now, Prescott in the shotgun. Cowboys just need a field goal to win it. They're going to start handing it off to Pollard up the middle. That's going to help them a ton. A gain of 9. They are officially in range for the game-winning field goal. Not happy for the Cowboys, though. Yeah, I mean, you don't win and you don't lose in this. Or you win and you lose, however you look at it. Glass is half full, half empty. Such an unfortunate ending to a really good game. But it is what it is. Who's to say it's over, though? We can see a fumble. The ball's been on the floor a lot today. Not even commenting so into this. I was going to say, I've seen a little scarcity from Eggs off here. Second out and 1. Read option by Prescott. Up the middle. Oh, that could have been a fumble. He got destroyed. Hangs onto the football. He does lose half a yard, though, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Oh, what is McCarthy drawing up on his Denny's menu over there? Like 3 teams, Bengals, Jets, and Chiefs. Interesting combination. 3rd down and 2. Hand off to Pollard. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That might do it. Check DMs. I got you. I got you. I don't have Discord notifications though, so I wouldn't have gotten that. Do I mute the Chiefs fan? Bro, what? What is wrong with you? Why would you mute the Chiefs fan? That sounds like some tier 1 hating. Excuse me. That's crazy. Nah, don't mute the Chiefs fan. Come on now. That is when he was crazy, but it's true. I mean, he's a reincarnation of Freddie Kitchens. Prescott now with an empty backfield, which means he's going to pass the football here. Rolling right, throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete. Setting up 2nd and 10. Oh, yeah, I mean, who said that? Said I didn't see that message. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I mean, Luigi guy, you're filling in the place of a guy by the name of XSM tonight. I have no idea where he is, but I'm certain he'll be here on Sunday. Should be a lot of fun, no matter who plays the Chiefs. We're going to have a very good matchup. Handoff here goes to Pollard, who shakes off the tackle. That's a big-time gain. It'll be 3rd and 2, but that's really going to help the field goal percentage. As we approach the halfway point of overtime from Lincoln Financial Field. Recheck, I never said that. Oh, yeah. You just edited the message while I turn my phone off. I see. 3rd down and 2. Prescott in the gun. He's going to look to pass again. Rolling right, throwing left side. Pass is hauled in. 1st down, Dallas. Mainly a Bengals fan. It's like Chiefs because of Kelsey and Mahomes. Fair enough. Very likable players. Although a lot of people dislike Travis Kelsey for whatever reason. There's a difference between being cocky and being right. And Travis Kelsey is right. A lot of people claim him as cocky, but when you're that good, you're allowed to talk. Inside the red zone, a low snap taken by Prescott. Surprised he's still throwing a pass, but left side he's got it complete. Down to the 1-yard line is Michael Gallup. And who remembers this? When the ball bounced off the Eagle cornerback's hands into the arms of Amari Cooper, scoring the game-winning touchdown in overtime against the Eagles to pretty much seal the division for the Cowboys not too long ago. This rivalry so deep. Who wants it more, the Cowboys or the Eagles? From the half-yard line, Prescott play action. Why would you do that? He's sacked. Loss of 11. That could have been even worse. Oh, man. Dak throws the picks in the one that Russell Wilson going to be happy. That'd be insane. What is McCarthy drawing up here? 2nd down and goal. From the 12, Prescott, handoff, Pollard, left side. He's going to shimmy his way to the 8. Setting up 3rd and goal. Probably going to have 2 more plays. This will be a 1-hour live stream, which is awesome. Pretty cool. Will they go for it on 4th and goal and miss? They're not going to go for it. That would be so disgustingly stupid. But Dak has a possibility of throwing a pick here. Left side he goes, throwing it out of bounds. Wisely done, Mr. Prescott. And so it's going to set up a game-winning opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys to become the first team to be 5-0 in the series and to make it to the ladder championship game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Eagles not even going to bother to ice the kicker until now. Brett Maher has entered the chat. Oh, man, if he misses this, I don't even think it's in their DNA to miss from this range. Yes, field goal will definitely win it for him because the Eagles have already had a possession. So regardless of what the clock says, it's just the way it is. I've never seen a blocked field goal in Madden, but right now would probably be the most entertaining time for it to happen. So here we go. 25-yard attempt to send the Cowboys to Kansas City. Step back, hold down, kick is up, and it is good. The Dallas Cowboys win it in overtime. The Eagles' comeback stalls just short. Wow, what a game. Start to finish, I mean, it kept your attention the whole time. Had a lot of people chatting it up in here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. And the championship game will be on Sunday night. We're going to set it up Super Bowl style. So the Cowboys are going to hold the Vince Lombardi Trophy, possibly, for the first time since it's been on VHS. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate all of you chiming it up in the comment section. And, yeah, I will see you boys on Sunday night for the ladder championship game.